This video is a basic example of compound interest. A couple deposits $23,000 into an account earning 4% annual interest for 15 years. Calculate the future value of the investment if the interest is compounded weekly. The compound interest formula, the future value for compound interest, is given by A for amount is equal to P for the principal times 1 plus R over N, where R is the interest rate in decimal, N is the number of times you compound per year. We take this sum and raise it to the N times T power, where T is time in years. To summarize the information, I wrote it out here. The interest rate as decimal is 0.04. T is time in years. We have 15 years. And if we're compounding weekly, then the number of times we compound per year will be 52. And P stands for principal, which is the starting amount, and that is given to be $23,000. So plugging into this formula, just putting the pieces in, I get this. And one thing to keep in mind is this product in the exponent. When you put it into your calculator, most calculators will need you to enter this with parentheses, just so that the calculator will recognize this exponent as a product. Otherwise, if you don't put the parentheses in, it'll only raise this to the nth power and then multiply by t. So we have 52 times 15 in the exponent. Okay, so to do this on the TI-84, it's very straightforward. Just putting in the information. I can put in the formula as I see it. Okay, sorry, that's a little dim. Okay, so I'm going to open up a set of parentheses right above your 8 and 9 key on your calculator, and putting that expression inside the parentheses literally as I see it. It's going to be 1 plus 0.04 divided by 52. I'm going to close the parentheses, and then I want to use my caret key, which is right above the division key. And the newer calculator will open up a little cursor in the exponent. So in this situation, you would not need to put parentheses around that. If you're using an older TI-84, then you will want to put parentheses in like so. And then I can right arrow out of that exponent. So rounding to the nearest cent, I get $41,899.07. Okay, on the TI-30, it's not as pretty, but you can put in the entire formula instead of having to work the formula in pieces. If you're going to work the formula in pieces, I suggest you work from the parentheses out. So you would do this 1 plus 0.04 over 52 first, raise that value to this power, and then take that answer and multiply it by 23,000. I think it's easier to be able to put it into the calculator in one step, just as long as you use your parentheses, so the calculator will observe the correct order of operations. All right, so putting this in, I have 23,000. I'm going to open up a set of parentheses above the 8 and 9 key. Put in the expression that's inside the parentheses. Close the parentheses. Use the caret key which is right under this pi key. Now here I'm going to have to use parentheses. If I don't, it's only going to raise it to the nth power and then multiply everything by t. So I want to put parentheses here, and inside the parentheses I will have 52 times 15 and then close parentheses. Okay, now pressing enter, you'll see that I get the same answer as I did when I used the TI-84.